They are from the City of Jackson, Department of Parks, Recreation, Cemeteries, and Trails, Kelli Hoover and Andrew Sargeant.
Hey, Bart.
Hi, welcome.
How you doing?
Thanks for having us back. It just keeps adding on to the title. It's like, yeah.
Well, you dropped, grounds, and now it's trails. Is that right?
Well, we have trails and we have art. We're in charge of we're the liaison department for art sculptures and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
And basically your downtown landscape and lights. A little bit of everything.
Yeah, you could add downtown to that. You could add.
We need an acronym, I think, or some kind of header.
You guys you've got your fingers in everything, which we appreciate. But this is the time of year you're gearing up for a lot of big events this winter. But I just want to take a minute to look back at 2022. How was the year for the city parks?
It was a good year. It started out about this time last year, the COVID peaked again, and we were really concerned about where we were headed for the year. And then we kind of tapered off, and we were able to pull off a lot of programs, not when we usually do them, like the Daddy-Daughter Dance we did later in May.
We did in May, yeah.
And so, a lot of things we had to adapt. But I think in the end, it all went really, really well.
Yeah, Kelli actually created the Daddy-Daughter Dance some 20, how many years ago?
25?
23.
23, yeah.
And then it's been reimagined and renamed. Andrew, you came up with an idea to honor Jamie McKibben, the longtime DJ,
yes, sir.
who volunteered to spin the tunes at this event.
That's correct. Kelli came up with the Daddy-Daughter Dance and actually asked Jamie McKibben to be a part of it when she came from Adrian. And he did it for over 20 years. So, when that unfortunate situation happened, since he was a huge part of it, we just felt like it was a way to honor him and what he did for that dance. And, it's very appreciative that he was a part of our dance for so long. And so to honor him is just the smallest thing we could do.
Yeah. He had a great time. He didn't want to miss him. He did a great job. We did work together, like when I was down in Adrian. And Andrew's idea to name the dance off, it was just fantastic. It was a great natural fit and well missed. We definitely miss him on those nights.
Well, one of the things that has been a tradition of the Daddy-Daughter Dance has been the chocolate fountain.
Yes.
And that always, I think for the little girls, that is the highlight of the event.
Yeah, the snacking, it's a dash of a snack. Like they run and get snacks. They throw all their stuff to their dads, and then they hit the dance floor. Because the dads, they want them for the slow dances and the fun, organized dances. But they run around and have a really good time. So it's fun. It's a fun activity.
Andrew, did you ever take Abby to the Daddy-Daughter Dance?
Oh, for sure. I definitely did. Almost every year. Yeah. So there would be, a night that I would work, and then a night I would take Abby. Mm-hmm. So, it's just it's one night you can just. I don't think we do it enough as dads is just get away with our daughters. When you have a son too, Nolan, but you don't get away enough just that one-on-one and go out to dinner and then go out and dance and have a good time with them. You share a lot of other things, but it's one night you can really have a great experience doing with your daughter.
Yeah, it's fun to see all the dress up and the people even. They get corsages, they get limos. It's
it's like in everything. Some dads get tuxes, and some people go out for really nice meals. Some people go to to a hunt club or something where they can play games. And everybody's doing a little bit of something. A lot of times there's activities after, like going to go get ice cream or have a good time. So it's kind of fun to see all the different things that come through the door, and matching dresses, and it's pretty spectacular.
Nice.
Tickets are on sale right now.
It sells out, doesn't it?
It does, yes. Yeah. Tickets are on sale right now. We started selling them January 3rd. The dance is February 10th and 11th. And it's $20 per person if you are within JPS School District, $25 if you're on the outside of JPS. But they will sell out. We will have about 400 per night. Hopefully we were that word back to normal. So we'll sell 400 per night. So make sure you get a ticket first before you buy a dress. It's the biggest advice I can give you.
We always get calls on the the day of the dance, and that's always a tough one to have.
Yeah, and when it's sold out, it's sold out. We've witnessed people on their hands and knees begging to sell one
Some
more
bribery
ticket.
once in a while. There's attempted bribery.
It's when it's full, it's full.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. Also, I wanted to thank you guys for partnering with JTV again this year for the Rec Bowl for the football this past fall.
Yeah.
That was a very successful season.
Yeah. I'm just going to clap real quick because, I've been saying this since day one. What you guys do in this community should not be taken ever for granted. And we've been partnering for a lot of years, and what you guys cover, and not only covering us, but everybody. Now you're live. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, the Rec Bowl was live this year.
Yeah. And so we had a Rec Bowl that we've been doing for 10 years, and you and JTV and 2 commentators come out and pretty much do it like a high school game or a college game and commentate it, and you guys just do an unbelievable job.
Well, thank you. Our crew is amazing. And we do have a clip from this last year's Rec Bowl. Let's take a look.
And what you going to be doing for Halloween is just going to be getting candy.
Yeah, right on.
Keeping it simple. There goes 42 again, Graham. There he goes. Inside
He's
the
got
30.
speed.
Can they get him? They will not. 10-5 touchdown Vikings.
Just like that.
DeVell Graham. Third down.
That's a lie again, too.
I think some confusion in the backfield, but he's able to hand
Whoa.
the ball off to Lewis. And he will get down right inside the 40, but setting up a very manageable 4th and maybe 2.
Great for the thrill for those kids to play football on live TV.
Yeah.
For sure.
Fantastic experience. It's a fantastic recreation experience. Is great. You get a lot of. I think that the department has done a great job over the years, making sure experiences grow, and you guys have been a great part of that all along. I was just in the crossing shopping with my son over Christmas, and we walked past your original booth there.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I got to tell you the story, that I remember going there and doing like a little camera and sitting in that window and like how far it's come. And like everybody that works here, and like Jeff Steers, like it does an amazing job getting places. It was a horrible winter day. We were up in, I think, Heartland. Terrible winter day. Couldn't see the streets. And he came to film girls wrestling for Jackson High School, and he took pictures, and he was there all day. Like the commitment to local sports is just, and like recreational sports and the activities is amazing.
Well, thanks so much. Both of you are parents of teenagers, so you guys you've been through the programs, all the things you've offered for families. You've been participants as well as organizers, and so we appreciate all that, all the efforts you guys put into the programs.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we love we love what we do. We wouldn't be doing what we're doing if we didn't love it. So we definitely love. I think Andrew can probably jump on this, but like, sometimes we get, you're in there and you're doing budgets and you're getting things ready and you're doing, builds for playgrounds and stuff. But to go out to a program and spend time with the youth and see them participating, really just melts your heart. It makes you feel good.
Yeah. Do you guys have a nice holiday?
Yes.
We did.
I know Christmas, it's your favorite holiday.
It is my favorite holiday. I will say something funny that, like right after Christmas, I had a colonoscopy, so that was good.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
So, well, I mean, I could say that on TV.
Yeah,
you
great.
got to have that done, right? So that was interesting.
Did someone give that to you for Christmas?
Yeah, Dr. Gupta did. But no, it was a good holiday. Everything is geared towards your kids.
Are you wearing anything new Christmas items?
No, not at all. No, I'm not. So.
Okay. Just the colonoscopy.
Just
Colonoscopy, that's all I got
Yeah.
for Christmas.
You didn't think I was going to say that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I spent some time with Dr. Gupta this year, too. All right, well, let's talk about what's coming up in
Okay.
2023. You've got some leagues and some, what else?
We've got a lot of great park projects going. Loomis Park, although we started Loomis this fall, we will the playground equipment's here on site. So once the weather breaks, we'll be able to get the playground equipment in, the shelter in, the lights are up. Finish the trail system, and we were able to receive some more grant money. So we're going to be putting in some more exercise equipment and loops for exercise equipment, so you can walk and do a workout and things like that. We'll also be breaking ground on our Optimus Park update with a new playground and basketball. And then also starting, I think, if everything goes well, next week on the addition to the Ellis Sharp golf course for the next shelter, or for not the shelter, but the simulator.
Simulator.
Yeah,
So we're pretty excited about those projects.
nice. So the Optimus Park, it's shifting a little bit.
Right.
So there's some development space on West Avenue.
Because that was actually, I think it's just over time things happen. The actual park property is the property that's closest to Papa John's in that area. And the other area were city lots that were just added on as time went through. They weren't designated as park property, but that one area was. So we're gonna definitely keep that and update it and make it look a lot like our other parks with the wrought iron fencing or and the black chain link. And so we're really excited. There's a lot of park projects. We're definitely going to be focusing in on updating the miniature golf course over the next fiscal year. So we're going to do a lot of, it would be crazy. It's crazy. You can't find people to help out with a fountain like that we have out there. So we've been researching, found a company that might be able to help us out. So we put some new greens down last year, but we're going to do some landscape changes and change out some things and make it update the building and the parking lot and things like that.
Cool. Yeah, it's an awesome feature of Ellis Sharp Park. Last year, the pool opened up
Yes.
after being closed for COVID, and it seemed like times I drove by, it was very popular. Had good turnout this year at the pool.
Really good turnout, yeah. Obviously, weather dictates turnout, but just to get that up and running, so many of park staff and part-time help just put a tremendous amount of work to get that up and running. That's not an easy task to get a pool up and running. When you got to paint in, when paint's not coming in, to make sure the pump is working, et cetera, just to put everything in place and partnering with the Y to make sure we have enough lifeguards who did a tremendous job and making sure they were, everything was in place for the summer to operate. But overall, it was a good summer. No big issues. But overall, as a department, we're just happy that we got it back open, that people could come out and utilize Nixon Park. So we were happy about that.
Nice. You guys have been partnering with JPS and the Y for the ability to swim in the new.
Right, yeah. We have water aerobics and deep water walking and working with the Y on the lifeguarding. That's been a great partnership. Lifeguarding nationwide is a problem. People are not being certified as lifeguards. And so it's very, very difficult to find people. So we're definitely working with the Y instead of competing against trying to get that one kid to lifeguard to work together. And I think it's been a great partnership. And also with that partnership, starting to go into the schools and asking kids, giving some bonus to getting your certificate, because it's an expensive thing to do. So we're working on helping pay for that for lifeguards. When kids ask us what job should we get, a lot of times we're the first employment for kids in Jackson, and when they're like, what should I do? And I'm like, get your lifeguarding certificate. There's not a town or a county you don't go to that needs a lifeguard that's going to pay you $25, $30 an hour to do it. And so I always recommend get your lifeguarding certificate.
It's a great idea. A third of the nation's pools never opened last year because of the shortage of lifeguards.
Yeah, it's a real problem.
All right, so what do we have? Anything indoor activities this winter in terms of leagues or?
Yes,
Absolutely,
yeah, we do. We finished our football season that you've shown, and then finished our soccer season, which went really well. Mason Kaiser and Antonio Parker both operate those two programs, do a great job. And then now we're just starting, we start our youth basketball games next weekend. So we're in the middle of our youth basketball program. That runs for 6 weeks until February 18th. And then we'll start our Biddy basketball program, which is K through 3rd grade. That starts February 25th. We're running an indoor soccer league, instructional league, over at the Booth Center on Sundays. Nate Herberg is involved in that, who's incredible. Our gymnastics program is back up and running. That starts January 14th at the Booth Center. You can get registered for that now, as well as the Biddy basketball program. Our daddy-daughter dance.
Yeah.
We're running a drop-in volleyball. We're running an adult volleyball league. That's our drop-in. Wednesday evenings begins January 18th. And then our adult volleyball league starts the following week. So we got a lot of these programs up and running back at the Booth Center.
And the MLK Center is doing a great job with a lot of programs too. We were there last night. We had a open house for the roundabout sculpture at the MLK Boulevard and Morale, and there was a massive adult ping pong league going, pretty competitive, pretty exciting. People are having a great time. But we also have a lot of different other programs and partnerships with the Jackson School of the Arts and Jackson Symphony Orchestra, and great programs going on at the King Center with Antonio Parker. Also a lot of adult drop-in, youth drop-in, senior drop-in. There's a senior program also at the Booth Center and at the King Center. And we've done a lot of partnerships working together while the building's been down, so things have been really great.
What was the response last night at the sculpture meeting?
It was a great response. We had people come, we had the artists come with their examples of their artwork. So it was a really nice opportunity for the public to engage with the artist. And we had like comments and information. We're definitely looking into having public input. We've also done that through social media where people can email in their input. So we're definitely looking for that public piece of to be a part of this process.
Yeah, and that's the sculpture that's going to be placed in the MLK roundabout.
Correct. Yep. Yeah.
Nice.
So I thought it was really fun. It was great. We had a great time. My husband came down for the meeting and ended up in the ping pong tournament. I think he's now. I think he's in the league over there. I didn't realize he joined it while we were there, but it was really a great experience.
Great. Well, keep up the great work. And if you want to sign up for any of the things we talked about or get more information, visit the City of Jackson. All those forms are downloadable, and you can get registered and start playing. Thanks coming in.
Hey,
Thanks for
a
having
lot.
us, Ian.
Thanks
Thank
for all
you.
you do.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks
Really
for all you do.
appreciate it.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Happy
Happy
New
New Year,
Year.
buddy.
From the City of Jackson, Department of Parks, Recreation, Cemeteries, and Trails, Director Kelli Hoover and Assistant Director Andrew Sargeant. The